Hello and welcome back to another Monday night here at Heroes and Hooligans, where we are playing Delirium Delving Beyond Episode 10, Hollow Remembrance. Drew, if you'd love to give us our recap on how we got to this place of emptiness and memory.
I would love nothing more. Well, we all went our separate ways after restarting the elemental-powered mechanism underneath the Thorpe. Nephili sussed out the fact that the river was taking memories from us, and her and Nintendo spent some of the night looking after one another. Peter went to sip some tea, and then went home to find his father at study. He announced the shop would be closed tomorrow while he worked on a project. He's experimenting with some sort of magical component. Then there's a large blank spot where I'm going to just wing it. After that, we all met up the next morning, ran into Elder Oram, who informed us that he realized that we went through the elemental components all backwards, and told us that if we want to get our memories back, we need to go speak with Tesvin's grandmother, which we then did, and they informed us that we need to go to the Hall of the Forgotten, which is Tevlin's grandfather's tomb. Originally meant to keep dreams in one place. In her grandmother's grief, she may have enchanted it a bit too well, and now all that is forgotten in the Thorpe is kept there. Her husband thought they were not doing enough for the mages of the world. He went too far somehow, and Oram and Grandma Eaglebomber had to stop him. Madame Eaglebomber went to the false river Lathe to forget. Sorry, it's a little note for myself. She also told us that 2 guardians at the opening of the hall are going to fight us if we get there unless we give them a pass key to weaken them such that their temporary defeat would be a pittance for Orin or Grandma, but possible for us. The pass key, of course, being the word Tesvin. And that's all I got.
The word Tesvin. Sure.
Hopefully the word. It might just be you. It might be a Saw situation.
My notes have that it's Tesvin's name.
Tesvin is going to be fit into a keyhole and turn 180 degrees to unlock a giant stone door.
Do you want to do a quest?
Well, I think the passkey just weakened the Guardians, no?
Yeah,
A
we still have to fight.
beautiful recap.
Thank you, sir.
Go ahead and give Peter Crossnock a Chaos Coin.
I would love to.
Nobody's in costume, so nothing for that. I suppose we'll just have to begin. Here in the late evening hours on Grandmother's porch. Well, you know what to be doing. Off and about with you.
No, I know we just talked about this, but it was a long conversation. Which way exactly to the hall? Like a north by northwest sort of.
Through the southeast gate. Just keep walking. It'll find you.
Okay. It's less ominous than we're used to, frankly. And then, I guess, I'll head out unless anyone wants to talk to Grandma.
Tesvin's pissed at Grandmama right now.
No one makes me a key.
Not without my consent.
I feel like there was a lot other things said for Tesvin learned.
For sure.
Yeah. Tesvin is kind of shocked here, so he's just going to wander off dead-faced, monotoned.
All right. And Tesvin begins to wander in the direction of the gate.
Y'all join.
Yeah, Grendel will follow.
Yep.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
I'm going to stop in. I'm assuming there's some sort of a garden out front with magical components being grown in the garden. I may just stop and pick a few and toss them in a bag. I'm assuming Grandmother wouldn't mind.
Tesvin is going to murder you.
Grandmama won't mind, but
What? There's like 6 million of them. It's fine. It's nettle. It grows wild.
Do you tend these crops?
No.
no, he works at the bookshop.
Well, you're helping when we get back. Get what you
All right.
need.
Okay. I'll hand over the nettle.
No, you
Tesvin.
can just get whatever you need.
All right. Is everything all right? I know that was heavy shit back there.
I don't want to talk about it. Let's just go find my stupid grandpa.
Well, I don't think we're supposed to find him. We're not supposed to go that deep, right?
Right.
That is what she said.
But do you want to find him?
I don't think I have much of a choice here, do I?
I mean, they fully told us not to. But if I would be super tempted personally.
Yeah, like I would not blame you and I would be with you, but we don't have to go that far in, and that it kind of seems like it is your choice.
Who knows? Grandpa may just find me.
All right, fair enough. Asked and answered to the hall.
Yeah, fair enough.
I severely doubt it, but we can try.
All right. And you begin to head out through the southeast gate. How many of you spend time roaming the outskirts of town?
Probably me a lot.
Yeah.
And I know Antenna goes out a lot as well, so I don't know about anyone else.
Grendel actually probably doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither.
Too easy to fall back out through a loose piece again.
Outside's scary.
That was scary.
Nephilim and Tenno, go ahead and give me survival checks then. Tesvin, you can also make one.
That's a dirty 20.
A 15 for me.
My proficiency in survival actually came
Or,
useful.
excuse me, 18 since we're in my favorite terrain.
Nice. What was that? 7?
Mine-
All right. I think your mic volume went really low there for a second. You might want to look into that. But so with a 7, Tesvin, you're in a daze. So much has been just dropped on you, and so much. There are so many choices that you didn't know you never had the chance to make.
Yeah.
And there is knowledge that can never be yours because of a choice that was made before you were born. And you're walking in a daze, barely directed by Intenno and Nephili, almost hurting you between them. Intenno, you had a 18 total?
Yes.
You're able to follow along the path, and you begin to hear the calls and calls of the birds around you shift. No new bird introduced, but just every other bird growing quieter and quieter until it is only a murder of crows that you hear in the trees as the light grows dim overhead, and you know the sun has set and the moon is high above. Nephili, dirty 20, correct?
That is correct, yes.
Something is watching you.
Ooh.
Maybe not you in particular, but someone in your party, and it means to prey upon them.
Okay. But now I'll keep it to myself, but I'm not really keep an eye out, but like if the feeling doesn't dissipate or it increases, I'll let someone know.
The feeling does not disappear.
Okay.
You get this feeling the second that the cause of every other bird has faded, and it continues for at least 15 minutes after.
Yeah, screw it. I'm not good at this because I'm not proficient, but I'll roll a perception check to see if I see anything.
Go for it.
12.
12. It's hard to pick anything out in the shadows of the trees at this time of night. For just
it's
a
nighttime?
second, it is nighttime. It was the early evening as you left the porch, probably sunset as you left the southeast gate, and now it is truly night. The passage from those last few rays of day into full evening was hidden from you by the trees overhead as you walked.
Do we have a marching order?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a marching order.
I presume it's myself and Antenna up front. Or...
Yep.
I'd say you could comfortably fit 3 by 3 on this path.
I'd like to be in the middle.
I'm holding hands with Peter.
Okay, so it's
Which are my other hand?
so it's
As
me up
district
front, then it's you, then it's Peter.
All right. So it sounds like we've got Nephili in the front, Peter in the middle, and Tenno on the right. Grendel, you're going to be in the front. Are you going to be in the
Probably
Back.
the back.
Desmond? What about you?
Tesman would probably be in the front just because he's totally out of it.
Cool.
Sweet, marching order.
And that's how we do our marching order, gang.
See, now at this point, I would like turn and look to the person beside me, but since they've been like all emo since they found out about their grandfather, I'm just gonna turn around and just see. Probably, I'm assuming Peter and Nintendo
Yeah.
right behind me. Do you two see anything?
You can make perceptions, or you can just go off your passives if you want.
Dice are
I'll
heavy.
light a
That's
torch for my passive 16 since it is getting dark.
Cool.
I have passive 13.
Passive 13. You light a torch for your
Non-nat
passive
20.
16.
Yep.
What was it? Non-natural 20 for
Yep.
Grendel? Thanks to the disadvantage imposed by the light of the torch, Grendel, you catch a shadow fleeting through the air, burning, isolated from any other source of light, floating through the floating through the torch, and moving up into the treetops above, almost feline in nature.
Okay, so keep the torch lit. Whatever it is doesn't like the light.
We got something?
Looked like some kind of shadow cat or something.
All right. Peter, hold this for me for a moment.
Okay.
I'll pass the torch over. I'm going to pull out my bow real quick, and I will expend a spell slot to utilize Primal Awareness.
All right, can you go ahead and read that out for me quick?
Yes. As an action, I may expend 1 ranger spell slot, getting 1 minute per level of the spell slot, to sense any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead present within 1 mile of you, or in this case 6 miles, since if we're still in the mountains for my favorite terrain. This does not reveal the creature's location or number.
Okay. Could you go over the first 4 on that list for me one more time?
You got it. The list is aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, undead.
Okay. I I'm going to let you give me either a nature or arcana check here.
Sure. I'll
The feature does not pick up anything of that nature, of those natures.
Gotcha. We have a 10 for a nature check.
10 for a nature check. There is unlife here, but not undeath.
Someone's a vampire.
Something unnatural.
I'm standing right here.
Present company excluded, I'm sure.
I mean, do any of you technically fall in those categories?
I mean, I'm from hell, so am I more of a fiend than a mortal person? I technically not, but
I mean, if I were to gain enough intelligence to refer to the great omnipotent voice in the sky, I don't think any rule books would designate you as a fiend.
Yeah.
I know. I was like speaking flavor-wise.
All right. It is going to get a surprise round on one of you.
All right,
As
cool.
it has hidden and leaps out again, and is going to claw at Peter Crossnocht, who is holding the torch now, imposing disadvantage on attack rolls, causing a natural one. This thing spills to the ground, and you can see it is only feline in its bare shape, made of jagged blobs of black goo, leading up to a rounded head and two almost gem-like crystals that protrude from its eyes.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Looking at the gem-like, or just hearing the gem-like description, does that ring any kind of bells vis-a-vis the place where all the elemental magnets were?
You can give me a religion or arcana.
I'll do arcana. Oh, that's good. That's an 18 plus 6 for 24.
24. Jesus. It doesn't align with anything you saw in the elemental magnet.
Okay.
But it does align with something else you're aware of. These look like a purified black onyx gem, as would be used in the animation of undead.
I will relay
You do
that.
not see the essence, like the negative essence of undead held within those gems, though.
Interesting. It's made out of a focus for necromancy, but I don't think there's anybody actually reanimated in there. I'm not sure what this is.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative for me.
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna go down the list from starting at 25 to 20. Anybody?
22.
Dirty 20?
All right, so Nephilim at 22.
Thank you, natural 20.
And then we had Nintendo at a dirty 20.
Yep.
All right. 19 to 15. Nobody? Okay.
Damn.
15 to 10.
12. For
Oh,
Peter.
thank God. Thank God.
Oh my God.
Watching the crowd be silent.
So 12 for Peter.
Mhm.
All right. 9 to 5.
7.
What a way to make a living. What is it? Okay, so 8 for Tesvin.
Yes.
7 for Grindel.
Yep.
What's your initiative bonus?
1. 2.
All right. What's your dex score? You know what?
13.
We're gonna give the tie to the player. Oh, that's what I've just decided.
Okay. At least one of them also rolled a 7.
One of them.
It may only be one. At
All right.
least one.
All right. Let's begin. Nephilim, top of the order with a 22. You see this shadow-like thing lash out at Peter and be pinned down beneath the torch that he bears.
About how far away from it would you say I am?
Peter's right in front of you, 5 feet.
Okay. So if I move, is it going to attack me?
You could move away, I would say. It's in the square, like between Peter and Nintendo, and you are, we'll say, 5 feet between you and Peter.
Okay, so got it. So if I make a range attack, I'm not at disadvantage, correct?
No, you would
All
need
right.
to step up to it. You would need to step one square up to it to attack it.
Right, okay. Got it. I'm gonna, since as I've been told, it doesn't really like light. I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray at it to see if it does any damage.
Beautiful. Go
Yeah.
ahead and give me. You're casting these. Go ahead and give me attack rolls with advantage.
Ooh, advantage. Where's my other d20? Does a 16 hit?
16 will hit.
Okay, that's it. The first one. 13, does that hit?
13 does not hit.
Okay, so the second one misses. And well, that's a natural 19, so that hits. Right, and it's 2d6 for the damage. That's 12 for the first damage.
12 for the first damage,
and then 4 for the second one. And then,
and then
obviously-
12 and 4, you said?
yeah, in total.
All right.
60.
You see this little shadow burst as 2 crystals clatter to the ground, and some form of black energy sort of seeps away into the air around. Nintendo,
Yes.
you're up.
Oh, it's still kicking?
It's dead.
Oh.
You just get to decide if you feel safe now or not.
I mean, instinctually, I think he'll keep an arrow drawn and do the best he can to scan the tree line and in between the trees and the trunks that are around us.
Yeah, you can use your action to give me a perception check. You can get the help action from Gur as well. If you summon him.
Gur is not here at the moment.
That's why I said if you summon him.
Yeah. But we will not summon Gur. We will just regret not summoning Gur with a 13 on the perception roll.
All right. You do not spot any enemies hidden in the tree line, but you do know they can remain unseen.
I guess
That's your action. Any bonus action movement?
well, I'll
taking a step back into be back to back with Peter.
yeah, I'm gonna pull Peter to be a little bit more center point in the road and put my body on the side of him wherever that thing just came from for the sneak attack on him to try and keep him safe.
Good move.
And that'll be it for me.
All right. After Nintendo.
Oh god.
Sounds like
Tessin
multiple
Eagle
dice.
Bomber, what's your armor class?
14.
14. A long tendril of shadow reaches out and grabs around your arm, pulling at you with enough force to deal 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
I am grappled.
Yes. And that is the end of that. That is the end of that being's turn. On to Peter.
So can I see this tendril grappling onto Tesvin?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It is
Okay.
within the radius of the light you are shedding.
Okay. Yeah, I saw Scorching Ray work for Nephili, so I'm going to cast the same thing at that. So I'm going to roll my 3 rays. What's my 2 hit? Sorry. Plus 6.
All right,
First
so you're
one is a
casting
20.
all 3 at the ray holding Tesvin, or at the thing holding Tesvin specifically.
Yeah, that's the only one I can see, right?
You can give me a perception check. I'll say disadvantage for a bonus action.
Okay. Oh, disadvantage. It's in 12 total.
12 total. 12 does beat the broken stealth of 10. Like its passive stealth when it is revealed one of its limbs is 10. You realize that there is a massive shadow that has extended a limb and grabbed onto Tesvin.
Okay, then yeah, I'll fire into the full mass and I'll tell everybody it's all coming from a larger creature just behind the tree line. And I will. All right, I already rolled that first one. Should I keep the roll or re-roll it?
You can do whichever one you prefer. I don't
Yeah.
remember what you said it was. So
It was a 21 total, so I'll keep it. Second one.
okay, that'll hit.
Second one is a 16 plus 6. So D6, right? Yes.
Your audio started coming through real croppy there for a second.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, all 3 hit. That's 6d6. I'm just going to roll that up. I'll tell you what it is.
Gorgeous.
It's good so far. Holy shit, that's 29 points of damage. That is a great roll.
Nice. All right, with 29 points of damage straight down its throat with this scorching ray, the beast is illuminated, and for a second, you and all of your companions get a glance at the scope of this thing. Tall enough that its belly is scraping the ground as these many limbs reach out, growling and grasping the earth between the trees as it just moves along the countryside. And you happen to pass by one set of legs on a segment of a miles-long millipede.
Oh, does anyone know sending? I feel like we should tell the elder. This is what is that?
Pretty sure if something like this was around, he'd know.
Well, I end my turn.
And I end my turn. My face down.
Out loud, quietly, in fear.
I'm done casting spells for the next 6 seconds.
All right, Peter, as you reel back in horror at the scope of the being around you, another one of these small, almost cat-like creatures leaps up from the ground behind you where your shadow is cast and scores at you with its claws. All right, Peter, that's going to be 14 slashing damage.
Oh, what was the to hit?
Sorry, is your AC higher than a 26?
Oh, for sure not. Okay, understandable.
Okay. Unless anyone wants to silvery barbs that. If anyone has it.
I'll save it personally. I was thinking about casting a shield. That's why I wanted to know the to hit.
No, this guy got you on a natural 19. I was like, I don't think Peter has.
Oh yeah, give me the juice. Give me the mustard.
I'm like, the dude, this is a wizard. I think if natural 19 hits.
Oh yeah, you got me.
But yes, he leaps up from your shadow, claws sinking into your back, and rends down.
Oh. He leapt up from my shadow.
Yes.
Okay.
Lightbringer, put it away.
Oh Jesus. And I am so sorry. Can I get that damage one more time?
That was 13, 14.
Okay, thank you.
We'll say 13.
Okay. They don't like the fire. They really don't like it.
Tasvin, it is your turn.
Did he was he able to get me free with the
You were not
9?
you were not freed because he did not target the limb. He targeted
Okay.
a massive beast, but it did
Sorry,
take some
Tasvin.
damage.
All right, so I would assume that would be what, a strength saving throw?
That would be an athletics check or acrobatics check.
Let's do an acrobatics.
All right. This is
Uh,
going to be against the strength DC of one limb, which is 10.
if it meets it, beats it.
Meets it, beats it.
Yeah, okay, I beat it then.
All right, that is your action. You are free of the limb.
As a bonus, wait, hold on. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, as a bonus action, I want to hit it with my dagger. I've like 5 daggers for some reason.
Okay. I'm going to say normally you need to have used the attack action to use 2-weapon fighting and bonus action attack with the dagger,
Oh, okay.
but I will allow it in this moment because it's very fun to me. You can so you snap the dagger up and in just this moment are able to strike the limb as it recoils from you.
All right. Let's see. For flavor, I still need to roll to hit, correct?
Yes, you do need to roll to hit.
7. I need to roll real clicky clackies. 7.
What was that? 7 to hit? That is going to be a miss. I'm sorry.
That's okay. And that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. The end of your turn. Child of the Dark Star, you understand the flame. It is evil. Definitely you hear a voice in your ear along your neck. Just where the shadow of your horns is cast across your face.
Spinning around, do I see anything?
You do not see anyone, you only hear the voice.
Fuck.
Flame, it is to be feared, not wielded. Use this thing. It is to be treasured. Treasured and feared. The valley.
Please tell me I'm not
Make
the only
them
one
put
there.
it out. And I need you to make me a charisma saving throw.
Oof. Hell. Charisma saving throw, okay. 12.
12. You are under the command spell, essentially. For the next round, you will do whatever you can to attempt to put out the fire in the vicinity.
Fair enough.
Grundle.
Hang on, Peter. You got this. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Peter for 5.
Oh my gods, thank you.
And then Grendel's gonna reach up and say, if they hate the fire, let's see what it thinks when a star is born. He's gonna pinch and flick a star at him and cast Starry Wisp.
Beautiful.
That's a 16.
16 to hit, and is that on the small one by Peter? Or
No,
the big one?
that's on the main one, and it's 4
On the
radiant
main?
damage. Yeah, the main body.
All right, 16 does not hit.
Oof. Okay. That is turn.
And you see this burst of radiance sweep out from Grendel's hand, strike against the chitinous plate, and not burst into nothingness, but be drank in. Put the light away. They'll get its attention. Nephilim.
I'm gonna look through what spells I have to see if I have anything that can put anything out.
Right
Only
now,
I
your
got like
lightning shatters
something
the
like
torch.
thaumaturgy. Not thaumaturgy, prestidigitation. And it's not really a spell. But
It's
since I like fire innately and can really like it, can I like reach out and just snuff out the torch with just like absorbing it?
Hey, I'll tell you what. Just putting out a torch is just an object interaction. You just got to get it from Peter.
Okay.
So,
then.
and we can
Since
even
he
say
doesn't
we can
know
flavor
that-
it as you snuffing it out like magically as you eat the flame. I'm absolutely all for that.
Yeah, I just kind of like just magically reach out and just snuff the flame up with a twist of my hand.
All right, Peter, you see Nephilim reaching towards the torch with clear magical intent.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, what? Stop it! Can I do anything about this? Can I like turn to break eye contact to try and stop whatever spell she's doing?
I'm gonna say Nephilim, you can use whatever stat you associate with your casting. I'm gonna say we'll make it spell casting, like modifier checks, like both roll spell attacks.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like casting a firebolt into it to try to keep it lit. What the fuck?
We're making a spell attack, correct?
Yeah, spell attack.
Not good
Okay,
for
that's it.
Peter.
That's a 19.
I got a 12.
And the torch goes out.
Nephilim, what do you... No!
Peter, you can no longer see. And Tenno, I don't think you have dark vision either. Tesvin and Nephilim, I believe you both do. I don't know about Grendel.
I was going to say dwarves normally do, I believe.
Yeah.
I
Grendel's a
forgot.
dwarf.
I fully forgot what Grendel was. Not
You're
gonna
good.
lie.
Yeah.
I'm like, is he a halfling? Is he a dwarf?
He's a mountain dwarf. That's why he has medium armor on.
Yeah, that's right. But yeah, the three of you can still see, but our two friends, Peter and Nintendo, you are blinded. And Nephilim, you hear one last whisper in your ear. Good job.
Brr.
The shadows fade away.
Like they're gone?
They are no longer attacking you.
If I look to where this
still-
mass was, can I
You
see
cannot
anything?
make it. You cannot make it out against the inky black around you anymore because there's nothing for it.
Oh
to
yeah, I can't see
reflect
anything anyway.
back.
Yeah.
You can give me a perception check though.
Should I take a disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage because you're in no light.
Oof, rough. 8.
You can't see it. You can't even hear its legs moving around you because it could just be another tree falling somewhere in the forest.
What?
But you can feel the pressure of the air against your skin, and you know this thing is winding past you.
Oh shit, Tesvin.
Yeah.
No, I thought maybe that's the Guardian?
I thought those were knights.
Yeah, I thought they were
Oh.
stone guardians.
Yeah, no, you're right. I'm really trying to make sense of all this. What was that?
Well, it didn't
Can you
like
give me an
the
Arcana
light.
check?
That's damn sure.
That's very good.
Anyone who wants to can give Arcana, history, religion, anything like that.
24 Arcana.
Any of our lore checks. Nature. 24.
Mhm.
Anybody else making Arcanas?
No.
I got a 13.
11.
I got a 6 on a nature check.
6 nature, 11, 14 Arcana. And then Nintendo, what was yours? Or did you
roll?
just pass?
Nintendo's tripping out because he can't see.
Yeah. I think, Peter, you think of the kinds of spirits that you know of in this world. There are spirits of places and there are spirits of paths. A spirit of path usually contains and embodies the feelings of those who travel the path it guards.
Peter just sprinting around his mind palace, flop sweat all over him. I think
And for a terrifying path that you can only take once, that can only ever be unknown to you as you walk it, some weird spirits might pop up.
I think the thing was a spirit of some kind. It was a manifestation of this place, of the path we're on, and the place we're going to. Tesvin, I think your grandmother and the elder... This is some fucked up weird magic, if you ask me.
Yeah, they're kind of crazy.
No lights.
No lights. I guess thank you, by the way, Nephilim, for putting it out. I guess that was the answer all along.
I didn't exactly have a choice.
On the bright side, the things that were whispering didn't seem actually hostile.
They sure felt hostile. The one that we killed, that is there anything left of it?
Burst into a... there's the gems.
Can I grab those?
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm just groping around on the ground. I know it was like right over here somewhere.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me an investigation. We'll say with disadvantage. It flat if anybody helps you.
Sure.
Yeah,
I killed it. Let's find it.
Not bad. Let's see. 12 plus 6 for an 18. You get it.
Yeah, you got him.
Nice. Yeah, I'll pocket those.
Just on that cursory re-examination from after the check you made earlier, you're able to tell, they're too small to be proper reanimation gems. These could not hold even a sliver of born again soul or even trapped soul.
But okay. But do I think
But there's
that maybe...
there's something in them now.
being the spirit, whatever is manifesting in this place, or something else, or I don't know.
I think you could find out with further study.
Yeah, okay.
You do not know in this moment of just glancing at them. Well, you know your direction. Keep following the path.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a hand on a shoulder of somebody with dark vision.
Yeah, take my hand.
Tenno is still wildly aiming a bow and arrow randomly around the party in the woods because he cannot see.
I just reach up and just like bop you on the side of the head with my stick.
Fuck!
Put the bow down, you moron.
And that's a lost arrow.
There, someone. I'm gonna roll to see how bad that is, and that one I'll comically hit the party because who doesn't love that mechanic? Not actually, no. An arrow zips through the air and is in the woods.
Arthur Quinn's just gets him through the neck.
And who are you sticking with for your dark vision, buddy?
I imagine Nephile's the one that grabs me. So unless someone else wants to hold the dragonborn by his tail, it's Nephile.
Okay, so Neff, you're guiding both of our blind?
Yeah, I may as well.
Cool. Our blind people, you're automatically failing perception checks. Sorry, that's just facts.
Mm-hmm.
It be like that sometimes, as the kids say.
Nephile, Tesvin, and Brendel, go ahead and give me perception checks at disadvantage since you're treating this as dim light.
A 7.
13.
You're muted, Destiny.
15.
15. All right, so with a 15, Tesvin, you can continue to make out the path ahead, and you can actually see rising up off in the distance a set of gothically carved stone stairs that lead up to a metal gate.
Guys, we're almost there. I can see stairs. I think that we should just stay close now.
You continue on the path. The trees begin to open up around you, and that bright, crisp, clean starlight shines down from above, just toying with the edge of your senses, telling you there's peace before a gust of wind comes barreling through. You reach the bottom of the stairs that looked close by when Tesvin first spotted them, but only looked close as a matter of scale as you gaze up. And you know you must climb if you do not want to forget all.
So none of us have seen this big looming thing over the town before, right?
No one got above a 25 on their survival. Or a 25 or above. But you hear the church bell begin to ring midnight.
That's not ominous.
Let's go inside.
Alright. A rain begins to blow over you as you traverse the stairs. I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw from everybody. Except for Tesvin Eagle Bomber, who got a good night's sleep. And a healthy home breakfast.
This isn't against any kind of poison, right?
No. This is just against exhaustion.
15.
15.
Twinsies.
12.
15, 15, 12. What was Peter's?
5.
I think it makes sense that the first person hit here is Peter. After a late night at the tea shop, early morning making sure your father didn't work too hard.
And a general milquetoast constitution.
Yeah, and a general milquetoast constitution. Peter, you feel exhaustion settle over you deep in your bones. Go ahead and mark that on your conditions.
Oh, fuck. Suddenly realizing the last, 36 hours have been super shitty.
Yeah, and you have disadvantage on ability checks right now. That's not your attack rolls, not your saving throws, nothing like that. Nothing your body does, just your mind. Well, some things your body does, I guess, but you know.
Yeah.
But you make it to the top, to the gate. You see two massive grotesqueries perched there, crane their necks out, behorned and bedeviled in aspect as they are. New trainees here for a test.
Something like that.
A test.
Our test. After
These guys
all, if you fail, we get more tomb keepers, and I do love my baths.
Tasvin, give him the pass key.
They are the basket.
Hey, what do you mean I'm the passkey? I'm just little old Tesvin.
Is there a Tesvin shaped?
Oh, Lord. Oh, shit. You know, once you have to go taken away, we still get to fight you, I guess, but we don't get to keep you, either way.
Hang on, what?
Wait,
You
what?
just don't get to go past us if we beat you.
Okay. Hey, tell you what. If we win, maybe you could give us a couple of answers.
These guys want to fight us?
Well, I tell you what, I'd be willing to trade that for reinstitution of the original rules, where if you lose, we get to keep you as our slaves.
I'm okay with no answers. Do any of you really want answers?
We're good. We're good.
Or you could fight one by one, and then if one person wins, you all get to go through, and every person who wins after that gets an answer. Or
I
slavery.
think we should just stick together, guys. We're not very tanky over here.
Yeah, no, you have a point. All right, let's just normally. Tesvin.
All right. All right. Desmond rules, that is. And Tasvin, go ahead and give me a history check.
I can't believe they have a casual and competitive mode for
This
keeping
is
the tomb.
super cordial.
16.
16. Yeah, Tesvin, you have a little flashback of Tesvin mode from when you were young and your grandmother was showing you little magical tricks she could do. And this is one that's safe for Tesvin. Alright, we're going to go Tesvin mode here.
Did she then make Tesvin fight these two guardians?
No, it's just a term she had for, like, lessons.
Oh, yeah.
Grandma, in fact, went Tesvin mode and then
Yeah.
cast baby magic.
Yeah, okay.
All right, Tesvin mode.
But let's go ahead and get initiatives all around.
Oh, Lord.
19.
All right,
Not
I
19,
will
7.
go through in order. So, 25 to 20. All right, 20 to 15.
17.
17 for Nephilim. Nobody else? Fuck.
Oh, my first twice in a row.
Initiative.
I really don't. I've got a +2.
Well, you're better
All
than
right,
Peter's +0.
So, I guess 15 to 10,
14.
12.
14, 12 for Peter and Grendel.
Okay, we're doing better this time.
All right. And then 10 to 5.
5.
Under a 5.
I rolled a natural 1 for a total of 4.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's no, that's not true either. You get the enemies broken up into 2 groups of initiative, gang. That's what your positive is for this. And we are going to begin right off the bat with the first of the grotesqueries, which is going to leap from its pedestal and attempt to rush through Nephilim, like grabbing at Nephilim as it charges. Nephilim, I need a contested athletics. You're looking to beat a 16.
That's a 14. I do
14?
not have.
All right, you are grappled, and you are going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you are crushed in its talons. Pretty easy to throw around this lot. Shame they had the pass key. And Nephilim, you get to act next.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna turn into a fucking wolf.
All right, cool. Wild shape. That's an action for you, correct?
Yes, it's an action.
All right. Any bonus actions?
The only bonus action I can do is summon my wildfire companion.
Okay.
I
Do
guess
you want
I
to do
can
that?
Yeah, I'll summon it. Just like
All right.
right behind this guy as well.
And I believe that burns another wild shape use for you, correct?
Yeah, it does. Which is fine.
All right. Just make sure you're keeping track of those. All right. You summon your companion. Does it act on your initiative, or does it like act when you tell it to do something? Is it doing anything this turn?
Summon wild shape. It shares your initiative count, but it takes its turn immediately after yours. Okay,
All right,
the
so-
action its turn is a dodge action unless you take a bonus action on your turn to command it. So I can't do anything.
All right. I will say you can command it as part of the bonus action to summon it, so you can give it a command.
All right. What attacks can it do?
If you want it to just dodge this turn so you can get it figured out, that's okay too.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Okay, cool. You wild shape into a wolf. I will say that breaks your grapple for you. Just changing into a whole different body. That's not going to always be the case, but in this case, sure. And you summon your wildfire spirit right across from you. After you, it is going to go to Peter.
Okay. The way the space is arranged is, do I have enough movement to get around behind them without breaking combat range from them?
You've got, so right now you're at the top of about a 40-foot platform, like 40 by 40 platform at the top of a bunch of stairs that you just climbed that gave you an exhaustion level from climbing them. No guardrails. There's a gate into the tomb proper right behind where the second of these grotesqueries still is perched.
Okay, so then can I get just behind the first one, still within 5 feet, but between the two of them?
I'm going to say sure. What are you trying to position in AoE here?
Yeah,
What are you trying to position?
trying to get in position for a thunder wave.
All right, so that's a 10-foot cube coming out from you.
15.
15. I'm going to say yes, but you'd have to strike either Nephilim or Nephilim's wildfire spirit.
Okay,
You
in that
to
case,
catch both.
okay. In that case, I'm just going to shoot a magic missile at the closer one.
All right, the closer one would be the one that's grabbed Nephilim.
Yep. So that would be. So I can just roll this up.
Yep, roll a d4.
4, 5, 6 plus 7, so 7 total damage.
7 damage.
Yep.
Gorgeous. And you're sending the Everblast of this magic missile out of that one. And that's force. All right. Anything else for Peter this turn?
No, that's it.
All right. At the end of Peter's turn, it is going to be the second grotesquerie, which is going to lunge forward, having just seen the outpouring of magic from you, and not try to grapple at you, but try to claw at you, bringing you down. Does a 16 hit Peter?
It does.
Peter, you're going to take 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Peter is bleeding, extremely hurt. Oh, fuck! Desmond!
All right. That is the end of that Grotesquery's turn. Grendel, you're up.
Okay, we're gonna repeat what we did last time. We're gonna pop a first level heal into Peter.
Okay, and then
And-
Starry Wisp.
Yep, and we're gonna reach up and grab a star and throw it at the one that's attacked Nephili.
Okay, go for it. Give us that healing word for Peter first.
7 on the healing word and a natural 1 on the starry mote.
All right, describe that miss for me, if you would.
Yeah, so he reaches up and kind of looks like he's plucking a star, but really one just flows between his fingers, and then he chucks it over there, and I imagine that it just like sails between Nephili and this creature. This glowing white starry light.
Yeah, it is illuminated for a second, and there's if there was a moment of peace to enjoy that beauty, it would be beautiful. But there is not. Any movement from you? Backing down the stairs, anything?
No, that's Grendel's turn. He'll stand his ground.
All right. After Grendel, it is going to go to Tesvin. Nintendo, you're on deck.
Okay, Tesvin is going to cast. Wait, I clicked the wrong one. Sorry. Tesvin is going to cast Command on a 2nd level.
Okay.
And tell the things to flee.
All right. I'm going to say that since Tesvin is the passkey and Tesvin is doing this, they'll make this with disadvantage.
Nice.
What is your save DC? And what kind of saving throw is this? Charisma?
Wisdom.
Wisdom?
13.
Wisdom 13. All right. They have a +2 to this, and they're rolling with disadvantage, so they need to hit an 11 or lower. First one saves. Second one rolls a natural 20
Fuck.
and an 8.
Hey, love that.
One of them, the one standing over Peter, cocks its head at you. Tesvin! And flies away. Heading northwest.
Scaries. And as a bonus, oh wait, never mind. I was wrong. It's not a bonus action. And that's the end of Tesvin's turn.
All right. Nintendo. One remains, having shrugged off the magical modulation of Tesvin's voice into command.
Ye old reliable. Anteno knocks an arrow, finds his aim. Before he attacks, he utters a draconic phrase to cast Hunter's Mark on it, and lets an arrow fly.
Beautiful. Go ahead and give me that attack roll.
It'll be a 13 to hit.
That's going to miss.
That's alright, I passed my turn.
God bless our rangers.
How bad do we want these memories?
That is going to go at the end of your turn. It's going to go to the gargoyle one. Nephili, you're on deck. Gargoyle 1 is the one that was attacking you, yes. So it is not the one that is fled. It bends down, looking at your furry body. Oh, I could just snap you up right now. I knew I'd have to be the wiser. And lunges at you with a bite and a claw. All right. Good news for you is that the bite is going to miss entirely. The bad
Sweet.
news is that that's a crit on the claw. So if any of our audience wants to cancel a DM crit, now would be the time to redeem it.
Does
We'd be the
anyone
ones.
have silver barbs?
Yeah, I do. I suppose I could use it.
You
Well, just giving the audience a chance to help out. That's all. Yeah, I will silvery barbs that. Kind of in the way that people.
Oh, you don't?
You can save
Oh.
yourself barbs because I don't crit. Thank you, Bell the Wolf, for redeeming a cancel the DM's crit for 5,500 channel points. Amazing to see how long you've been watching. We love our longtime fans. We love our new fans. We love our sometimes fans.
Bell the Wolf saving me in my wolf form. Yeah, it's right.
And thanks to Bell the Wolf, you do not take. That would have been. You do not take 23 points of piercing damage or of slashing damage. You take 8.
Ooh, yay.
Beautiful.
So that's wolf health first and then my health. So I've got health left and slowly. Okay.
And that is the gargoyle's turn. Neville, you're up.
Okay.
And you dropped out of wolf form from damage.
No. Use
No?
8 damage. I have 11 HP.
Nice.
So just barely hang on. I will lunge forward and bite them myself.
Hell yeah! Give me that attack roll.
Snow Dogs moment.
Well, that's a natural 17 plus 4 for a 21.
That'll hit.
And it's 2d4 plus 4. Where's my d4s? 7 plus 2 for 9 damage.
9 damage.
Yes. And just because I like to be a little shit, I'm going to use my wildfire spirits, my bonus action to tell my wildfire spirit to teleport me and itself up to 15 feet away. Because it can do that apparently.
Okay, so it's teleporting you and itself like 15 feet away fully?
Yes.
Gorgeous.
So an unoccupied space that I can
Bite
see.
into this grotesquerie, teeth against hard stone skin, scraping against it, and vanish in a puff of smoke and fire. Peter, you are up. Gargoyle 2's on deck, and then we got Grendel waiting.
Okay. Would I call Gargoyle 2 humanoid?
Gargoyle 2 is gone. Gargoyle 2 fled.
Right.
So we have Peter, and then Grendel, you're on deck. But no, you would not call these gargoyles humanoid.
Okay. And sorry, I was reading the chat. Did the first one just pass away?
The first one was commanded by Tesvin to flee.
Okay, so there is still one here.
Yeah, the one that was attacking you was commanded by Tesvin to flee. The one that was attacking Nephili is still here.
Okay, sorry, lost the plot for a second. Then I will. I'm going to shoot another magic missile. If it's not humanoid, then let's give it some more force damage.
All right, just remember roll your d4 once and then add the damage number.
Oh, wow. I was cheating myself of damage last time. Thank you. So it's 3 total, 2, 3, 7, 6, 8 damage.
8 okay, what'd you roll on the d4?
I rolled a 1, a 2, and a 2.
Okay, so you only need to roll your d4 one time, add the +1, and then you multiply that by how many bolts you cast.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Had no idea that's how it was done. So the first one was a 2, so then 3 times 3 is 9.
Okay, cool. Got you an extra point of damage out of it.
Yeah, appreciate you.
And you begin to see cracks form in the rocky exterior of this thing. As it... Alright. Not quite down yet. And it is going to be Grendel's turn.
With that, Grendel's gonna look at it, seeing that command had an effect. And is going to look at it and say, it's too bad your friend had all the brains. I'd suggest you follow his course of action, and I'm gonna cast Suggestion.
Cool, that's a charisma saving throw.
Wisdom, DC 13.
And is that the charm condition?
Yep.
Okay. That's a pass.
Okay. And that's a spell, so we cannot also heal Peter more, so that will we'll end turn there.
I will allow on spell failure for casting of 2 in the same turn.
Okay, then we'll do another level 1 healing word into Peter, because he looks pretty beat up, right?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm at half hit points. So I don't, it's not as dire as it was.
You get another 7.
Hey, thank you.
That's my turn.
All right. After you goes to Tesvin, then Nintendo.
All right. I'm going to cast a Eldritch Blast.
Go for it. Hell yeah. Give me that attack roll.
That's going to be a 15 to hit.
15 will not do it. I'm sorry.
All right. That is amazing. That is the end of my turn.
All right. We'll go on to the next person, which is Nintendo.
I shoot.
You shoot.
I
Do
roll a
you score?
19.
You score.
Let's go.
Started blasting.
And so I started blasting.
All right, that's 8 piercing from the bow, and then Hunter's Mark will be 4 damage as well. So that'll be 12 total.
All right. 12 total damage.
Yeah, I'll just chill out. I'll just sit here.
How do you do this? How do you knock this thing unconscious? You do not kill it. I'll tell you that.
Oh, well, the arrow finds its mark, and with the sensation having his hunter's mark, Inteno kind of tightens his grip on his bow in his left hand, and reinforces the bond that he's placed upon it already with his hunter's mark, and a light crackle of force, being the nature of him as an amethyst dragon, emanates out from where the arrow lands to put him out.
Punch. Slumps back onto the podium that it jumped off of to attack you. You see the one that fled fly back and land on its podium. All right, well done, well done. In fact, well enough done, and trickily enough done. I'll give you one question free. And he looks at you, Grendel.
Me?
You're the one who was asking for questions, weren't you?
That was Peter, I think.
Oh, I thought it was you. My bad.
I mean, if we only get one, maybe Tesvin, I feel like you should have first rights if there's anything you want to know from these guardians.
You were the tricky one.
I think Tesman's only thought would be to ask if he's going to face things that he doesn't want to see in here. And by that, he's very specific to ask, is there darker demons in here than what my grandma already revealed herself as?
I mean, from a literal perspective, certainly, your grandmother's not a demon of any kind. And there's a few trapped in these holes. I guess from more of a figurative perspective, I'd say it depends on your interpretation of your grandmother's actions. Whether it was right and just of her to, chain those memories away for the good of all, or whether she, should have just killed your grandpappy and be done with it, or, whether, whether things were ever good to begin with in the first place. She should have never met your grandpappy. If she should have never fallen in love with him, if that was the original sin that ruined her forever.
Well, that was very cryptic. Thank you.
I mean, I guess the answer is what you make of it, really. That's all it is. Yeah, there's some literal demons in there. I wouldn't make deals with them. I said that at the beginning. But I think your grandmother's a complex woman who's lived many hundreds of years and has great power. I don't think she's a demon by any means.
Okay.
I've never known
that's
a
great.
demon to value something else over itself.
Well, this was all lovely. Thanks for, letting us live because my name is apparently super important. You guys have a great day and don't go fucking killing people, okay?
I mean, I was perfectly ready to kill some of you. Probably not you, but that's more of a not because your grandma's super important, but because, your grandma's super powerful.
Oh, it's not because you care about grandma. It's because you're scared of her.
Well,
Good to know.
it could be both things. You're asking more questions by arguing about it with me.
All right. You're right. All right.
Something about asking questions about demons, getting a very philosophical, ephemeral answer, and then with the addendum, there are also literal demons in there.
That was the literal first thing he said. On a literal level, yes, there are demons and they're worse than your grandmother. On a philosophical level, is your grandmother really that bad, dude?
But also
he's like, bruh, your grandma's chill.
Then yeah, I guess if we're unobstructed, let's head inside.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't even think he said your grandma's chill. He said your grandma's a strong woman who's had to make some really hard fucking choices and probably has a lot of regrets.
Yeah. Don't we all?
And she spent the last decades taking care of you on a farm.
I have been taking care of grandmama on a farm, okay? I don't know what she done
Don't all
told
the
you,
teenagers
Mr.
feel that
Goblin
way.
Man. You know what, Mr. Goblin Man? I'm out.
No, but we will move on as you move into the tomb itself. Gates slam open.
Quick, I suppose you don't have to answer this, but if we use a torch in there, will we be attacked by a legion of shadow monsters?
If you can see the sky, light should be fine.
If you can, what the? All right, thank you.
It's a pretty straightforward answer. If you can see the sky, you should be fine to shed light.
But we're going inside, so then it's a no, right? And we saw the sky
there's
before.
some places you can see the sky from inside.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Oh, man, they put skylights in this temple. You
Yeah,
hear-
that's sick. Papa Summer.
New base, guys.
Sun's a cleansing force, and it's a. I keep. It's
giving us
really
a lot of info.
it's hard being a god for one place that you're not allowed to tell people about.
I can't imagine. You're probably,
Especially when your main visitor is the person who built it. What am I going to tell her about it?
she knows it all. No, it's excellent. If you want to tell us anything else, I understand.
No. It's not in the job description, and it's
We can keep your secrets. We won't tell anyone.
Someone's got to give me a persuasion check here.
I mean, that's Grendel's thing.
If Tesvin,
Yes.
if Tesvin's grandmother asks,
I give him literal puppy eyes.
It was
You-
so
You can
close.
get all
What does that
back
mean?
from everyone assisting you in your active persuasion.
Okay, that's good because that makes it a 22, not the 25 we almost had.
The help action makes it a 22 and not the 25?
Yeah, my first roll rolled from an 18 to a 4.
Oh, okay, I got you.
But yeah, it's a 22.
All right, 22. All right, so there's a lot of areas of sunlight, the sky availability within the tower because sunlight is a naturally cleansing force magically, right? And you know, you got Mr. Big Bad Evil and a bunch of other big bad evil things chained up in there. You want purity, goodness, all that. So yeah, there's some, and then there's mage lights all throughout. Those shouldn't disturb anything. They'll light up on their own as you approach. But I wouldn't light any lights of your own. You know, if a place is dark, assume it's dark for a reason. You should be fine from Millie while you're in there, so you don't got to worry about her attention. She doesn't come up around here much.
Billy?
Millie.
Millie.
Yeah.
The millipede, yes?
Yeah, well, she's actually technically a centipede. But we call her Millie because she's got a million faces.
Oh, not the direction I thought.
So like a really bad Gemini, or is that like a physical thing?
No, it's like a physical thing. If you look really closely at her exoskeleton after a shed, you can see that it's made up of the tortured, screaming faces of the damned she's eaten before.
Naturally. Okay.
Any signs we should look for? Like, to find what we're looking for or anything?
What are you looking for?
That's complicated, because they can't really remember what they forgot.
Memories.
Okay. You're looking for memories that you have forgotten.
Yeah, what aisle is that
your
on?
Memories?
I'm sorry?
You're on memories, yes?
Points.
Raise his hand.
Peter, that's you too.
Oh, yep.
All right. Then yeah, just follow the natural pull of the hole on the two of you. It should lead you in the right way. There shouldn't be
mistake.
anyone you feel more in touch with than yourself, you know?
Haha.
Tesvin is not thrilled about the circumstances of this whole shit, so just don't mind them. All right.
Oh, you wouldn't be thrilled either.
No, I don't blame you. These guys, they're real gentlemen. They seem like class X. I'm just trying to, be thankful. And with that, I guess we'll be going, unless anyone has any other last minute questions. Peace the fuck out then.
All right. Then you head off into the tomb proper. As you walk just down the last little bit of hollowed pathway before you enter the mausoleum, you see other gravestones, all marked with the same epithet. Gone, unknown, and not forgotten. And you see I'd say about 100 of them scattered about as on your way up to the tomb. You can see a large metal and wooden door with 2 pull rings. Does not appear to have a lock on the outside that would grant you entrance. Who steps up to pull it?
I'll do it.
feel like it's.
Oh.
I was gonna say I feel like it's all screaming Tesvin's name at this point.
Please be my guest, Tesvin.
I mean, it doesn't have to if you don't want it to.
Tesvin, no, it's screaming. You're right. You're so right.
Oh my god, the 2 guards just started a wave between the 2 of them. It's really bad.
All right.
We're doing
all right,
a slow
all right.
clap, but it's just them.
Alright,
Just
guys.
doing like a whispered chant of Tesvin's name from behind.
Thaumaturgy to have it echo.
All right, so give me the list of what you're all actually doing right now, starting with Tesvin.
Tesvin's going to just kind of slowly creep up and very slowly reach towards the handle, shaking.
And your hand lights upon the handle. Grendel, what are you doing?
Oh, Grendel was just chanting Tesvin's name behind Tesvin.
Okay, cool.
In like
Peter, what are you doing?
Also chanting Tesvin.
Okay, Nephilim, what are you doing?
Sitting on the floor, dog style, cross-legged, with my head on my paw, just like, what the fuck are these morons doing?
Nintendo, what are you doing?
I cast Thaumaturgy to have the Tesvin chants instantaneously come from the handle as Tesvin reaches for it.
I feel like it's only appropriate that Tesvin make this roll. Could you roll a D100 for me?
Oh no!
Lord.
Oh no!
Lord, he
Because-
Oh
coming.
god!
Oh Lord, he coming.
The halls of
Guardian.
that we were scarier than it.
The Guardian shouts, "By the way, they hate chanting."
That is a... What is that, 100? 0-0?
Okay,
What
go
was the
ahead and
other thing?
roll a D10 for me as well, and let me know what the number on that is.
Beep beep, where's my D10? There it is. A 4.
4.
Hey, Peter! Did
From
you conveniently
deep-
find that coin? That
deep-
was just like
Oh,
super
that's a
magical.
Great point.
I
Can
think Tesvin might need that for luck.
that is a really
Hey.
good point.
Chaos
Today?
coins are for advantage on a D20 roll.
Oh god. Does anyone
Have
have
them?
100 chaos coins?
I think you'd need 5. What, 100?
But
Okay.
what I will say is that from deep, deep beyond this door, you hear a bone-dry voice. Who speaks my name?
That's my name. I'm Tesvin.
Ooh.
And that is where we're going to close this session of Delving Beyond. I will allow you to carry over your Chaos Coin, Peter, since I didn't give you a chance to use it, really.
Oh, okay.
But you're going to carry over exhaustion. You're over your exhaustion, too, so...
Makes sense. Interesting. Who speaks my name? Did Grandma...
Technically, all of us. The answer was all of us.
Did Grandma lie?
Catch
when
you
Actually, everyone but me.
Catch you next time. Bye-bye.